Hi everybody, it's James at Cryptoconsh, and today we're going to look at the Bitsong airdrop on the Cosmos network. Let's get into it. Firstly, if you go to mintscan.io and you enter your Cosmos address, you will notice that you actually have an unknown IBC transaction there. That is, of course, if you actually qualify for it. And let's find out if you did. I currently have 9.57. The value of that transaction is around £3 or about $4. Yay, free money. It turns out that this transaction is actually from Bitsong, and you're not supposed to be doing anything with it yet. So there were many chances to receive these gorgeous automatic airdrops, and these were the criteria for it. There was a minimum cap for staking Atom of 5 atoms, so if you stake less than 5 Atom, I'm sorry, didn't get it. Also for Osmo, the minimum staking amount was 20, and for Juno, the minimum amount was 10. I went to their website, I did it on my Keplr wallet, and you can see actually it's still not there, even though it's registered as being transferred to me, so you gotta wait a few days. Now, here is Bitsong. It is brand new on the platform. So because Bitsong is IBC enabled, it means that it can connect to all of these individual nodes and transfer currency between them at a fraction of a penny. It's so cheap to transfer between all these nodes on the Cosmos. The Cosmos is wonderful because it's completely scalable, and each individual component is its own sandbox component. So you can create whatever you want on there, and just you have the IBC layer so it can connect with everything else. So let's find out a little bit more about what Bitsong is. This is their website, bitsong.io. You can click wallet and add your Keplr wallet on there to get more details like I did. And Bitsong want to be a one-stop shop for all people involved in the music industry. That involves artists, fans, managers, and labels. Before we continue, I'd just like to mention that if you add your freely received Bitsong to a liquidity pool on Osmosis, you will be entitled to massive gains over a period of time. This is because they've added more incentives to the pool. Let me just quickly show you. So on Osmosis, app.osmosis.zone/pool, what a liquidity pool does is it provides liquidity for other people. So if I came and I wanted to buy BTSG or Osmo, and I'm using Osmo to buy BTSG, or I'm using BTSG to buy Osmo, if you've put money into this liquidity pool, you are helping me do that transaction. And there is a transaction fee when I buy that, and you will get a percentage of that transaction fee. So basically you're just helping the platform with transfers of money between these two mediums. Now, the rewards are massive for this liquidity pool. If you give it to the liquidity pool, but you want it to be flexible, which means if you want to take out in one day, you can, it would be 82% return on your investment in a year. However, if you're comfortable and willing to take your time and you put it in a 14 days unbonding pool, so when you click unbond and you want to take your money away, it will take 14 days, the APR is double. This is huge. So if you want to compound your free coins, you're more than welcome to. You could convert half your free BTSG to Osmo. So 50%, add here, and then choose your staking pool. So I might even compound my £3 and maybe get £7 or £8 at the end of the year. Who knows? Moving forward on what they're about. As I mentioned before, they want to be a one-stop shop for all people involved in the industry. If we look at their Twitter, we can see they've been relatively active. They have 8,600 followers, so it's absolutely brand new to the Cosmos. Now, if we look at their current price range, it has actually gone up, which is surprising seeing as they're giving out coins like timeshares. But wonderful all the same, because it means my £3.20 in value might go to £3.40. Yeah! So, looking at their white paper, was conceived in 2018, and it seems like it's going to have a lot of features. Fan tokens, which I'll get into in a moment, NFTs, music streaming, on top of the excellent Cosmos chain. They, and many other music organizations on the blockchain, are trying to tackle the problem of royalties. Many large organizations are being sued because the royalties that they pay for music is considered to be less than 10% of the value, and artists wish to receive a greater piece of the pie. So this is a highly contested field at the moment, where large publishers are able to basically dictate what royalties they will pay to musicians and artists. A competitor would be Audius. As you can see here, even in Audius's white paper, they say only 12% goes to content artists out of the 43 billion revenue from royalties. So it's a huge problem. Audius was originally on the Ethereum blockchain, but they realized it was very slow and expensive to transact, so they moved over to Solana. I think that's a fundamentally important reason why Bitsong has chosen to go on the Cosmos network instead of the Ethereum network. They certainly do have the first mover advantage on the IBC system. Now, what really fascinates me about Bitsong's white paper is what they discuss here. They talk about what fan tokens are and why they are useful. So basically, an artist on their platform, not only can they create music and sell that for a much higher percentage of royalties because it's decentralized, they can claim the full amount of the royalties they're owed. But also they can create their own token related to themselves and fans can buy it. And you might ask, why would a fan buy that? And they actually have some quite reasonable answers. The first one is very clear. If you're a fan and you spend a lot of money on these tokens for this individual artist, you can get access to exclusive content that nobody else will get access to. That makes good logical sense. Oh, in turn, artists are able to potentially share their revenue. So basically, you buy this artist tokens which supports this artist, they can perform at bigger stages and stadiums, then the revenue they make can be distributed among the initial investors. Wow, that's a fascinating concept. What is even more interesting is the top fans that have the most clout, essentially, or most coins, will be able to determine or vote on, with more clout, what songs they want performed at each lineup. Wow, money really speaks. Also, these artists will be able to create their own NFTs and sell them. So it's a one-stop shop for the artist's NFTs of pictures, music, maybe even videos. So from the initial outset, this seems to be a lovely little airdrop. It's free, which is great. You can put it in liquidity pools if you want to, for really high returns. It gives a much higher percentage of royalties to the actual artist. It's decentralized, which is lovely as always. It's on the IBC, so you can transfer between so many different tokens for next to nothing. So for me overall, it's a very welcome addition to the Cosmos network. Other music-based platforms using this methodology have done very well in the past, and I hope that Bitsong is able to compete, maintain, and do well as well. I will be following Bitsong a lot more in the future to see what happens, and I just bloody love getting airdrops. This is the 4th one in 6 weeks. We've got a music token, we've got a dog token, we've got a social networking token, and an investment platform token. This is just wonderful. I love staking Atom to get access to all these lovely, juicy rewards. Anyway, it's James from Cryptoconsh. Hope you all have a happy new year, and I'll see you again.